Okay, thank you, folks. I think welcome all. So today is 19 May, and we are in Cluster API provided for IBM Cloud meeting. Let me create the entry for this meeting, and cool. I think these guys make really easy. All right. As usual, we'll discuss the features we delivered and releases, what we have done so far, and then we'll discuss about the backlogs. Okay. I hope you guys can still hear me and then see my screen.
Yes, Manju.
Okay, cool. So last meeting was on 21st April. Go back and see what we have delivered so far. 21st. Okay, and not a lot of code, but yeah, I've done some Calico update, the spec. I know it's a bunch of, yeah, not much to discuss. It's more of a like the spec update in the test E2E to pick up the latest one. But Amulya, do we have any plan, or I think we did discuss on this, right? For example, like instead of maintaining the spec, like maybe pulling the spec from whatever repository.
Yeah, yeah. I can check on that, Manju. Like I haven't spent time on it, so as of now, like I've seen, I followed whatever other repositories were doing, AWS and also they were just getting this in-house. So I just followed the same thing, and
Okay. But we didn't create any task for that, right?
No, it's not created. Right? It is
So
there.
to avoid, yeah, I think it's already there.
Yeah.
Let's explore and then see if we can maybe,
Sure.
Maybe you can conclude if you don't really want to do that, right? I think we can just mention that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right. And then a bunch of dependable updates, and this is more of a talk update. Yeah, I mean, more of a like, yeah, I mean, I think we also mentioned what? CAPI ADM command also, CAPI IBM ADM command also we have mentioned the reference and then whatnot. But one quick question, are we using CAPI ADM command in any of our E2E? Amulya?
Not as of now, Manju. Like I think we have to update that. That's a good point. So in the script, we are using previous ADM to create network, and yeah, we're still depending on that. We have to move and start using CAPI.
Okay, I'll just create a cleanup. Or it can be announcement as well, right? It's fine. Yeah. Use what? I think we have done some documentation. Okay. Use command should have previous ADM in E2E, right? This is good enough. I think we can update the other information later. And 0.5 is also missing. I'll create the milestone for that. This is more of this should be fine. Okay, let me create the milestone as well right away. Keep two as open. All right. Close 0.5 is it all done? And we can quickly mention. All right. Again, a lot of dependencies, books, dependencies, and this is update to 1.4.2. Update release version 0.5. Okay. We forgot to mention that here, right? And also have forgot to cut a release after that. What really that means is that the latest 0.5 you cannot install with clusterctl. I had to create a new release. Maybe clean up. Create a new y x is with updated. This is required, right, Amulya?
Yes, Manju. So previously, even on the Kubernetes Slack, a person faced this issue because there was no release spec after we updated that. I mean, this is
Yeah.
needed.
This goes to milestone again. We need to maybe create another milestone. I know I'm kind of like back and like I'm not. I think I'll forget. Otherwise, I'll just make sure we just create this. Thing like this, right? Right. Okay. This seems like take some time. Okay. This we will have to do. Yeah, so I think we should also update with master branch also with 0.6 so that we don't really forget while releasing. So I think that we can do. Hope that won't create any sort of issues as such. Right.
So where 0.6 in this metadata?
Yeah, I mean here and then here also we can do, right?
But how would it work? I'm not sure. Like, there's no release as of now, right?
Okay, so this really refers anything like in from
Well,
GitHub, it refers.
this doesn't refer anything. It's like a placeholder. That's it. It just builds
Yeah.
from line, yeah. But not sure in metadata.yaml how. I mean, okay, I think we can specify one. Yeah, it should work fine, I think.
Yeah, because we are talking about alpha releases anyway. We don't release meta into a release one, like until less. But I'm just trying to make sure if we can just maybe create this one for master so that we don't forget while releasing, right?
Yes.
That so anyway, because we are going forward, it is going to be like .6. I mean, because I already spinned or started. Or did not. Okay. Fault from my end. So I would have started alpha 0. That
Okay.
we can do. Okay, I will do that as well. Maybe let me create a task for that as well. Create and update. Okay, this is required and this can be clean up. All right. Then Prajat, you really want to talk about the BuildX stuff and then a lot of other changes we made into the code recently?
Okay, Manju. So basically, the first was the introduction of BuildX in our makefile structure, right? So the initially what we had was we used to do every single build for all the architectures, and we used to pass that architecture, but now we are leveraging the use of the BuildX using the build platform and the target platform, right? Wherein a part of the build platform means what is the underlying architecture on which you are trying to uh, generate or build all these images, right? And the target means basically what target, like what architecture for this image that you're trying to build that image for on the underlying architecture. So yeah, so BuildX, so basically BuildX is kind of an enhanced version of the Docker build command itself, right? And it changes the way you build multi-arc images. Also, we are getting, so initially the flow was that we build individual images, then we push them, and then we generate a manifest out of those. Now with BuildX, what we can do is we can actually use the BuildX command, pass the architecture, and build those individual images. And at the same time, it will push those images directly to the your registry, right? So we don't need those Docker push commands and everything to be done separately. As a part of a single command, that building and pushing will be done. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
and
think maybe the latest one we can show because it is sort of a lot of other patches also went in after that, the commit what
yes,
I'm showing.
yes,
Uh, yeah, so if you look at, okay, all the platforms we have mentioned here, right? So all the
yeah,
possible
all the
platforms you want
platforms.
to push.
Yeah, all the
Uh,
platforms
yeah,
will try to build an image for. So we have three,
yeah.
and
But I'm just wondering, okay, where is PPC here in this?
okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yesterday.
I need to update that one. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe we need to remove yesterday. I don't think
yeah,
we have.
reverse and each. Yeah,
Yeah. So let's stick to maybe AMD,
and
and then
PPC.
maybe PPC, right?
Yeah, I'll need to update
Okay.
it.
But
Uh,
anyways, but yeah, here is what Prajat
yes.
was mentioning.
So, yeah. So basically, we are building a core image here, and we are passing all the BuildX platforms, right? So it will just build a multi-arg image out of that, and the output parameter it refers to where you want to push this generated image, right? So basically, it depends. Like if you say output equal to type equal to Docker, then it will directly push it to the underlying Docker where you are running this, right? So, but in our case, we are directly pushing these images to the upstream registry. So once the building is done, it will automatically push all those images to the registry, upstream registry that we have. Right. So that was about the buildx command, but uh, yeah, so some of the uh, issues that we faced while adapting to these changes that in the flow itself, right? In the pro flow that we have for the in the Kubernetes org, right? So there were some changes that were required initial in the cloud build, yeah. So the initial cloud build image that they were using didn't was not able to recognize the I would say the buildx command, right? Because buildx command was being installed in the slash root directory, and the default home for this image was slash builder home. So it was not being recognized. So we have also so submitted the patch in the directly in that image building repo itself, right, in the test infra, and that is updated. And now we are using the so this is the latest image that we are using now, wherein that issue has been fixed, and buildx is directly getting recognized there. And also we have added one more command on line number 16. So uh, we are now doing gcloud auth configure docker, right? So this command basically ensures that gcloud authentication, when the pro job runs before running that job, it adds the credentials related data into the underlying docker, and so that the when you go to push the images, it doesn't throw authorization field and all those kinds of error. Now, after doing all this, the current issue that we are seeing is that the build is getting timed out. So it is taking a lot of time right now. So, and as per the data which is available, BuildX is supposed to be faster than Docker build. So one update that from my end that I want to try out and observe is the updating the machine type in the cloud build, right? On the machine on which the cloud build being actually done. So default machine which they use has they use a one virtual CPU machine with a 4 GB of memory. So there is a PR that I have already raised to probably try to bump that to a next possible version of that flavor, right? Which will have 8 virtual CPUs and 8 GB of
Okay.
memory. And I have also asked in the community regarding the billing aspect of it. And the response I got was that so we don't have to worry about the billing at the individual repo level or anything. It is being handled at the Kubernetes CNCF level. So yeah, that update can be done. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll have to basically observe how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah. And also recently we have done a lot of these changes in terms of the building of binary and all that, right? I'm not sure whether it is part of the same, I think it will be part of the same cloud build,
Yeah,
right?
it's part
Because
of the same.
we,
Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah. So
uh,
this was basically the KP IBM ADM tool. So
yes,
we
yes.
have added the required logic to build those binary as part of our release target itself. So uh, we can ship them as per the release
Yeah,
that.
but I'm just trying to understand, not sure how to look at the amount of time it is taking for generating these binaries also, right? Um,
Yes,
so
Manju.
yeah,
Yeah. So here it is not there, but at least so I actually try to run a specific target related to building all these 6 different binaries, right? And at least
mhm.
it was taking around average 1 minute per binary, so around 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes on my machine at least.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's different because these guys have different specs and all that. I'm just trying to
yeah,
understand if there is a way of
yeah, checking in the
optimizing that, but I think it's fine. Maybe you can. I just dropped one comment about the machine type change, right? So I just mentioned like the difference and all that. So maybe you can just you can mention that whatever you're learning, right? So the one whatever core and all that.
yes,
So
yes, I think I have commented there. Yeah.
yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that we are really modifying and then whatever, and then we make sure we get what we want. Otherwise,
Yes.
yeah, let's see. Yeah, we can do that, and also we will try to maybe optimize this binary generation also going forward. But anyway, let's see how it goes with the latest machine type for
Yes.
now. All right, yeah. So those are a lot of I mean changes went into buildings and all that. I think it'll be interesting to see how exactly the images are generated in Google Cloud for this after this buildX, right? Can you guys still hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
Yes.
Manju. Yes, Manju.
There was a network drop in between. A quick few seconds. Okay. Container registry. And yeah, previously it used to be like AMD 64 and all that in a different folders, I believe. Let me check when it last generated like this. This is 2 days back, it says. Oh, no. So here also it says 2 days back. I don't know. Maybe it's still the same way. Okay. Yeah, so this is the manifest anyway. So yeah, we are right. I think it's not pushing the PP64 anyway.
Yeah,
So let's make that modification. Yeah, I don't think it is. I thought like it will just push everything to the same repository here underscore. Like, I mean, for example, controllers is what I thought. I think yes, it is right because I don't see S390 folder anymore for the new build. That means like it is pushing in the same repository. Okay. So we can get rid of the other ones maybe in the future. Like these three we can get rid of. Okay, so that's one. That's about BuildX. Anything else you want to cover about BuildX or image building?
No, Manju. So
Okay.
that is the entire flow, and yes, we are still currently observing on the performance part and how to improve that. So yeah,
Okay.
we'll get
Cool.
an update. Yeah.
And then I see this Kitna pushed the patch for import image CMD. I guess it's mainly for importing the image into Power BI instance. Nothing new. And bunch of BuildX stuff what Rajat worked on fixing. And this is for updating the spec with latest details and all that. Cool. Did we close the task, Karthik?
Yes, Manju.
Cool. We are done with this task for now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else pending or anyone else or do anything else apart from these commands?
Currently, nothing planned.
Okay. Okay, cool. This makes sense. All right. I think we discussed most of these issues. I mean, of course, like commits, and then of course, Prajot is working on fixing these post image build and push. Hopefully, we'll see runs smooth. Yeah, so these are the outstanding PRs for now. Okay, so I just see one person created a cluster class for VPC, but I dropped comment for fixing the CI also, but I haven't seen any response as such. Let's wait and then maybe let's bot act whenever it get sort of becomes old. Maybe it will close automatically. I'm not sure if someone else wants to fix it. Can also pick up and fix it. Okay, this machine type, well, I mean, this is mainly for, oh, you just pushed just now, Prajot?
Yes, just now I pushed.
Okay. Oh, this is the default, right? Okay, one
Yeah,
CPU and then 4 GB and then, yeah, this looks promising. It parallel threads and then 8 GB will be definitely useful, I believe.
Yeah, even I'm
Okay.
hoping for it.
Okay, let's merge and see how it goes. All right, and then this one is more of a fire spec, which is an error. This is an error. Okay. Launch. Push that the approved tag. Okay, these are the pending PRs and then issues. Will go through issues. Okay, first we will see issues without milestone. Okay, someone created a task or issue for adding the record.co file. Not sure, like this could be like help needed. If someone wants to really help. This is the tag, right? Something else. Oh, good first. Help needed. Milestone. Not really sure. Be next. Okay, so someone reported IBMCloud is almost invisible. Okay, this is what the person is saying. And that's true.
Not as good
But
first issue.
yeah, but how do you want to fix it?
probably put a white background for the image and then add that image or something.
I'm not sure from where we use this image.
It's there in the doc folder also. This is the same image, Manju. What is seen here, right, on this screen?
Yeah, the same image.
It's
Image, okay. Oh,
basically-
docs image, okay.
yeah.
But the question is, if you just make this as the white background, so what will happen if you want to access in a not dark mode, like the light mode, right? So the light mode is all good.
What is now? Yeah. So it's I think since it's a SVG image, it kind of comes as transparent, right? When you actually put it on that background, so the black goes on. I think.
I don't know. That's kind of. I'm not sure how to fix it. So maybe if someone wants to explore, I can of course explore. Or I'm not sure how this really works. Okay. Maybe we can explore like if there is anything like a new image, they have some sort of a different ways. When if they have published any new format of colors, but definitely I don't want to kind of take a chance in terms of modifying this image and all that. If something available ready-made from IBM site, let's use it. Otherwise, I don't see a point in exploring generating our own image or modifying. That's not something we should do. Okay, someone wants to explore this by any chance? Okay, I'll keep it as is for now in that
I'll
case.
fix it when I get, yeah.
Nothing important anyway. Priority maybe we'll put something like long term maybe. Yeah, that's pretty much about the issues without milestones. Next, what we can do is we'll go from the old one to new one and see goes. Add instrumentation. Not sure this is the right time to explore if someone got bandwidth. Anyone got any bandwidth for exploring this one? Okay, maybe you can ask other folks. Explore cluster class, machine set, machine health APIs. Okay, cluster class is almost kind of done, right? So we did explore, and machine set is what? Already we are using machine set, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, there should be machine pool, I think.
Okay. Oh yeah. Maybe machine. It's machine pool. So it is in somewhere like experimental thing or it's in experimental API, right?
Yeah.
So still it is an experimental. But any idea who anyone else is using this by any chance? OpenShift or anyone else?
Not much idea, Manju, currently. Need to check.
Okay.
I think it's more of towards the cloud should has the support.
Okay.
It's grouping of machines and handling it together.
Okay. Okay. And this is done, right? Health check, I think we have introduced in wherever possible. This works fine. Okay. So Karthik, do you really want to explore anything quickly this release, or you think like it's too much?
I think this is may not be possible, but I can
Okay.
give it a try. Yeah.
And in that case, maybe I'll just keep it as next only for now. Okay. Do you, Amulya, want to do this release?
I could, but last time when we discussed, you mentioned that this is kind of like costly operation to keep running it. But yeah, so that was where we were at the last time. So do you want me to like, is it required to be added or?
Nothing like that. Not really
Okay.
required as of now. Maybe we can just mention that.
Okay.
I'll update this. Just give me a minute. We move down. Okay, so give me a minute. 624. In that case, maybe we can just close this issue, right?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense and open it if we are intending it in the future.
After that. Let's go. Okay, bootstrap cluster with ignition. Oh, this is with Core OS or Fedora Core OS, anything like that. But I don't think we really have. I mean, the Fedora Core OS builds on PPC for sure. For now, maybe we'll explore. Maybe once we have soon we'll have PPC builds for Core OS, so then it maybe makes sense with ignition and all that. But for now, it is like not really something we want to try. I'll update with more details. Explore. Okay. I think what else is pending in this? Maybe I think we should just try exploring and then close if nothing else is required for this.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, Manju, I think we can close this.
oh, we have done everything. Like we have just following everything whatever mentioned in this logging.
Yeah, we already updated once and we kept it just to make sure re-verify it again.
But anything needs to be re-verified. So do you mind maybe having like add
Yeah.
required comment and then close it if nothing,
Sure,
nothing
sure,
else
sure.
required?
Yeah,
Okay.
I will do that, Manju.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Reduce to code duplication. So
This I can take care of in this release. Manju. Yeah, it wouldn't require much modification.
okay. Custom port for APSL for Power VS cluster. Anyone interested? Prajot?
Yeah, Manju, I'll check on this. I think I have an idea on this one. Last
Okay.
time what?
Yeah. Let's do that. Forgot to mention active. It's not done yet, right, Karthik?
Not at much.
Do you have some add with this? Or
Yeah, I
maybe you
think,
can maybe we
I-
can take help from someone else if they want to work on this.
Yeah, Manju, I think someone was working on this. Maybe I will check with either Ketan or Shilpa. I'm not sure.
Okay, can you check?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, I will do.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Uh, Machine pool. Oh, anyway, so that's sort of duplicate of the other one, right?
Yeah.
Where is the other one? Yes, maybe we can just 6, not 8. Is that duplicate here? Yes. Duplicate of 6, not 8. All right. Oh, this I see someone created an issue like PR, but not something which is working fine. Okay. Get account ID. I think let's keep this as is. I am not really comfortable using API because what we learned looking at this is that, yeah, I think, yeah, already Dharnish mentioned, right? You might need to have additional access control for this. But I don't think we should really do that because we'll end up asking for some admin credential and all that for, just to know that account ID. I think we should just close it and just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, because that will increase the scope of, the requirement of the ACL for your API token. So that's not something which is a good idea. So she'll just add complexity. So if you can do with this API token for now, it works fine. So let's stick to it. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Explore E2E framework to avoid.
Yeah, I'll take it in this milestone, Manju.
Okay. Publishing docs, but anything on this, Prajot? Any?
Yes,
new-
Manju. Yeah, just an update that there was one PR that we have raised in that org repo, right? So that got merged. So yeah, I have to check on few other stuff which are there, right, and see where we stand if and we can get it done. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think
Okay.
it. Yeah, I think we can have it as in the next milestone itself, not in the immediate, but yeah. Well, not
It's
I mean,
not, this CPR not merged basically, as in the issue is what you're mentioning. So he says I cannot add main as currently for the branches are added. Okay.
yeah, he's saying that
You
other
fix it.
branches are added. Yeah, and yeah, so yeah, since he's saying that other branches are added, so in the other repository that is that kits.io, I have to update there and see if they're getting reflected
Okay.
on this.
Yeah, let's maybe add for other 0.5 and 0.5 is what something we should add now. Anyway, so
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
do that.
So yeah, so as I was thinking probably I'll just verify if those things the release versions are added and we have everything up and running for them, then incremental job I think from that point will be easier once we get to that point. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Thank you. Why boilerplate failure is not considered during CRM? Okay. This I don't know. Okay, I'll take a look.
Yeah, this was I think was created because the boilerplate, the top part, the licensing part was not getting considered, right? Even when it was in mismatch issue and it was being like in the verify part or
So-
something. Yeah.
If it is a quick one, so do you want to take a look, Prajot?
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Explore automation for image build. So, okay, nothing of that sort blocking for this release. Yeah, we have a lot of other issues as well to fix it. So maybe I'll just keep keep this for the next release for now. No issues. Does that make sense? Or
Yes, Manju, yeah, because it will
a lot
take
of
some,
other, yeah,
yeah, because there are
effort is
different
more.
effort is when there are different stages to it. So not sure how everything is going to fit and what all we want to automate and what we want to keep as it is, right? So yeah,
Okay,
it's
makes sense. Enhance the doc. What else is pending in this enhance the doc? I didn't mention anything. Just enhance the doc. You remember why we created this? Or
I
anyone?
think this was for the overall doc enhancement, because right now when we see the doc, the general doc, it's like
Yeah.
stuff clubbed and there's no proper uh, format for it. So because of that, I think we created this issue to explore how we can enhance that.
Okay, so who want to do that? I'll just add help wanted code first issue. Amulya, do you mind maybe adding that information?
Yeah,
like
sure.
What we discussed? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
1152. Add more info. Okay, so then maybe we'll ask someone else if we're interested. Ask them to. But this, yeah. So let's take this into this case. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is the one. Like, hopefully, the PR what we merged should fix this issue. And this should be 6. All right. And this is not something. I don't know. Maybe someone can add. Nothing. Let's keep this IBMCloud as is for the next milestone. Okay, we reduced to 9. Good. Then we'll look at what we have for milestones. 11 issue for 0.6. Next we have 9, and then okay, so 1 is for this. It's all fine. Next, okay, so 906. Open. We have these many, and I will. Okay, for the doc, we'll find the owner. We'll fix it.
I'll
Who-
take
okay.
this up way to it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh, this is me. Okay, I'll take it. Next up, we'll see. Add scale to auto scale VPC. Yeah, this check who is owning that. Karthik will get back. Okay. I think we are good in terms of the milestone. So we discussed what we want to do, and what else we want to discuss. The release, maybe. I think 0.5 was pretty straightforward. Yeah, we did a lot of changes, of course. CAPI Helium tool is what we introduced, and then bunch of PR I mentioned got merged part of this enhancement, and also I have added the webhook for cluster template for VPC, sorry, for VS, like Etna, and then of course we added or adopted cluster API version 1.4.2. That's pretty simple. You can see the tools being published here. That's nice. Yeah, hopefully we are shipping everything. Cool. Anything else I want to discuss part of the call? Guys?
Just want to add that the new build got finished very quickly.
Oh, wow. Took how many minutes?
11 at least it's showing on your screen.
11? Okay. Not sure. Spinning and spinning and spinning. Okay. Oh, cool. 10 minutes. Congrats. Okay, so let's close that issue, what we are tracking for. Okay, so finally got fixed. Cool, thank you. Anything else, guys?
Nothing from my end. I think we are
Yeah.
good.
None from mine.
Yeah, all good, Manju.
Cool, thank you, folks. Thanks. We'll meet again in next 2 weeks. Thanks. Oh, bye-bye.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice
Yeah.
day.